Good afternoon and welcome to the second half of our almost live concert here at the WVYB Music Hall in West Vancouver. We're thrilled to be able to play for you today. We wish you were here live with us, but that's just not possible. It looks like next year it will be possible, so we're already looking forward to concerts for next year. However, today's concert is where we're at today, and we're going to do some great pieces spanning the classical and romantic era. Our audio and video engineers, Eric Sang and Dave Spidell, will take the footage that we're filming today, piece it together, take out all the extra bits, and present it to you in just a few days. So it will be almost live for you. You'll notice today the orchestra is going to be seated in 3 different seatings. The violins are going to be switching, and this year has proved to have new opportunities without the concerts coming every 6 weeks. We've been able to lessen the stress of the schedule, and that's been really fun, and we've been able to experiment with some things. We will begin today's concert in the classical era with Haydn's Symphony No. 50 in C major. Now, Haydn wrote 104 symphonies. How many did you write? Just one. Cool. So his 50th symphony is about halfway in his output, but this is kind of a throwback to his earlier symphonies. It takes a lot of sophistication to play the style and gesture that's necessary to make Haydn really come alive, and they do a great job. So I hope you enjoy Haydn's Symphony No. 50, the 4th movement in C major. that was a wonderful performance of Haydn. Thank you very much, guys. Our second piece for you is Schubert's Valse Nobles. This was originally a piece written for piano and has been arranged for strings. Schubert is the king of melodies, and you're going to hear his melodies within this waltz 3/4 time. Really beautiful singable melodies. And this piece has challenged our players because Schubert is kind of the bridge between classical and romantic. So there are sections that are more romantic and more classical within this piece. And the players are needing to make musical decisions and technical decisions on the fly, on the spot, to make that come through. I hope you enjoy this wonderful performance of Schubert's Valse Nobles. At this point, I'd love to thank our wonderful WVYB board. It's a volunteer board who makes all this possible. Thank you so much for all your work this year. Very difficult year, and you've proven yourself a very capable board. Special thanks to Deanna Chalk, our administrator, who makes all the logistics happen, renting the rooms, registering everybody, and all the things that make an organization like this successful. And then, of course, Doug McCauley, our executive director, with his leadership and musicianship. It's incredible to work with you, Doug. Thanks so much. And now I'd like to introduce our wonderful orchestra. So, Joanne, Dorothy, Tiffany, Amy. We have Saman, who's playing both violin and special guest timpanist. Grace, Elias, Peter. Our guest artist today, this is Lila Lee, who's filling in for Alex Coe, who couldn't be here today. This is Bennett. This is Leo, John, Takahiro, and Christina. Thanks so much. It's a wonderful orchestra and a pleasure to work with these young musicians every Saturday morning. Our final piece for you today is from the Romantic era. It's Dvorak's Symphony No. 9. This is a staple of the orchestral repertoire, and it's been a real fun challenge to tackle. We had a great session with Dr. Dale Launis working on the second movement of this symphony, and a lot of the things that we learned in that session with him live on the cloud, it was a very cool experience, we're going to take into this first movement. So this is the first movement of Dvorak's Symphony No. 9. It's called From the New World because Dvorak wrote this when he had arrived in New York City all the way from Czechoslovakia. And you can hear all kinds of things that you might imagine when you come to a new world. Anticipation, excitement, trepidation, angst, terror, nostalgia, missing your homeland. And he does this all through the way, by manipulating these wonderful folk melodies from his homeland. And it comes through as a really, really wonderful piece. We're so thrilled to play it for you to finish our concert today. So please enjoy Dvorak's Symphony No. 9, Movement 1.